Cameron. I'm an Episcopal missionary here serving in Quito, Ecuador. Today we're looking at Romans chapter 14, where Paul is addressing some of the issues in the early church, what we would today call cultural issues between different parts of that church and how they did things differently, what they could eat or not eat, or what day they held to be holy or special. These are examples of cultural differences among the early church. And here in Ecuador, in modern church, we have the opportunity of all sorts of other cultural difficulties. Paul does a great job of reminding us that the main thing is to keep the main thing. And that is that we would love one another as Christ has loved us and not be distracted by these other things. These other things can be important. They can cause someone to stumble, and in loving them, we should use our self-control to maintain good practices for others. Our faith is always personal. It is between us and the divine, but it's never private. Anyone can see how we're living out our faith or how we're not living out our faith. So Paul's calling us to be responsible for our actions, and at the same time not get so caught up in them, that not get caught up in the details, that we are here to love one another. In Ecuador, as in most of Latin America, there's this concept of time, and the U.S. is time-oriented, so if a meeting starts at 1, it starts at 1, and end of story, and that you are not respecting or loving people if you show up late. In Latin America, there is a different concept that a meeting starts at 1, but you're not going to start the meeting until a critical mass of people have shown themselves that they're there, that it matters, that the people matter more than what the clock might say. It's two different ways of showing love and respect. And I think Paul might address that if he were to write this letter in modern times. But let us remember to keep the main thing, and that is to love one another like Jesus loved us.